Welcome again, wonderful Wildcats, to Thursday, November 30th, Vertex Form to Standard Form on page 37. So if you would, update your table of contents. All right, now your table of contents are updated. Let's take a look at the notes. All right, Standard Form, or Vertex Form to Standard Form, page 37. Steps to transform Vertex Form to Standard Form. Step 1, find the vertex. Step 2, find a point on the parabola. Step 3, substitute the vertex and the point into the vertex formula y equals a, parentheses, x minus h squared plus k. Step 4, solve for a. Step 5, substitute the vertex and the a value into the vertex formula. Step 6, simplify parentheses, x minus h squared by box method or by FOIL. Step 7, distribute the a value. Step 8, add the constants. All right, so if you would, finish up your notes. All right, now your notes are finished. Let's take a look at the examples. All right, example 1. For each graph, write the equation for the quadratic in vertex form, then transform the vertex form into standard form. And yep. All right, so first off, we're going to write the equation in vertex form. So that's y equals, all right, so we know the vertex form is a, parentheses, x, minus, not plus, minus h squared plus k. All right, so we need to identify the vertex, which is here. This is the vertex, so that's 1, 1. Which that's h, k. And then we need a point. And in this case, it looks like we can use this point right here. So that's our point, and I think that looks like that's 2, 2. And that's x, y. All right, so the next part is we're going to substitute the vertex and the point into the equation. Okay, so that's step 2. Or actually, no, the step 3, sorry. So then that's 2 equals a, x, which is 2, minus h, which is 1, squared plus k, which is 1. Okay, now step 4, solve for a. So then that's 2 equals 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 squared is 1, so that's 1a plus 1. Subtract 1 from both sides, so 1 equals a. All right, step 5, substitute the vertex and the a value into the vertex formula. So y equals 1 x minus h, which is 1, squared plus k, which is 1. Now this one used a lot of the same values, which doesn't help you really understand as much, but don't worry, example 2 will make a lot more sense. All right, so now we have the vertex equation. Now we're going to find the equation in standard form. Okay, so we start out with the vertex equation. 1 x minus 1 squared plus 1 and we're going to simplify the x minus h. So we know that's y equals 1 x minus 1 x minus 1 plus 1. And so then that's y equals, I'm going to distribute x times x is 1x squared. X times negative 1 is negative 1x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1 plus 1. And then we simplify, so then we combine the x's and we combine the 1's. So y equals 1x squared minus 2x plus 2. All right, so there's example 1, so finish that up. All right, now let's look at example 2. All right, find the equation in vertex form. Okay, so to do that, we know we have y equals ax minus h squared plus k. So step 1, find the vertex. So in this case, the vertex, it looks like is 1, 5. And that's hk. Then we need to identify a point. And it looks like a good point would be 0, 2. All right. So now we're going to substitute the vertex and the point that's in step 3 into the vertex formula. So that's 2 equals, we don't know a, parentheses x is 0 minus h, which is 1, squared plus k, which is 5. Now step 4, solve for a. So that's 2 equals, negative 1 squared is 1, so that's 1a plus 5. We subtract 5 from both sides, so negative 3 equals a. All right, now we're in step 5. We're going to substitute the vertex and the a value into the vertex formula. So that's y equals negative 3 x minus h, which is 1, squared plus k, which is 5. All right, now it says find the equation in standard form. So we're going to start with the vertex equation. So y equals negative 3 x minus 1 squared plus 5. Okay, and then we're in step 6, simplify the x minus h squared. So that's y equals negative 3 x minus 1 times x minus 1 plus 5. So y equals negative 3 times x is 1x squared. Times negative 1 is negative 1x. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1 plus 5. So now we're going to distribute the negative 3. So y equals negative 3x squared plus 3x plus 3x minus 3 plus 5. We combine the x's, combine the constants. So y equals negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 2. All right, so if you would finish up example 2. All right, now let's look at example 3. Transform each quadratic in vertex form to standard form. Now in this case, we already have example 1 and 2. We had to find it from the graph. Now we just have the vertex form. So we're starting basically in, well, step 1, we have to find the vertex. So the vertex, and I'm just going to use V for vertex, okay, is, here's your HK. So that's minus 8, so that's a 5, and then plus K, so that's a negative 8. So there's your HK. And now I'm going to use P for point. Okay, so our point You know what am I doing? That's just silliness, actually. Really, I apologize. We're jumping right into step 6. Simplify x minus 8 squared. So that's y equals negative 2, x minus 5, x minus 5, minus 8. Okay? So then that's y equals negative 2. X times x is x squared. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. Negative 5x plus 25 minus 8. Now we distribute the negative 2. Y equals negative 2x squared plus 10x plus 10x minus 50 minus 8. So we combine the x's, combine the constants. So y equals negative 2x squared plus 20x minus 58. And that 2 might be a little hard to see, so let me rewrite that. That's a 2. All right. Now I'm not going to make the silliness mistake I made in the previous problem. So I apologize. I know I probably wasted 8 seconds of your life, and you never can get that back, so I'm sorry about that. But I won't waste another 8 seconds. So really, we start in step 6, where we simplify the x minus 8 squared. So then this is y equals 1/4 x plus 4 times x plus 4 minus 9. It's not your eyes. That was a little blurry. So then if y equals 1/4 x squared plus 4x plus 4x plus 16 minus 9. Now we distribute the 1/4, so y equals 1/4 x squared plus 1x plus 1x plus 4. And we were dividing 4 by 4 and 4 there. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, 4 divided by 4 is 1, 16 divided by 4 is 4, minus 9. So now we just combine the x's, combine the constants, and I don't know if I have room at the bottom on this one because of the 1/4, so I'll move this to here. So then that's y equals 1/4 x squared plus 2x minus 5. All right, now at this point, you have two options. You can either finish up, or you can basically finish up your examples and then move on to the assignment, or you can wait till class and I'll answer your questions on the examples and then you can start the assignment in class. Either way, have a wonderful Wildcat